What up everyone? Today I'm doing a review on the Atreyu Running Standard Issue Colorway. What's up everyone, Jeremy Try here, hope you all are doing well. Today I'm doing a review on the Atreyu Running Standard Issue Colorway. Now if you haven't heard of the Atreyu Running company, they're a brand new running shoe company that's really creating excitement in the running and triathlon communities with their direct-to-consumer first ever running shoe subscription service. So what that means is Atreyu is able to offer low-cost performance running shoes if we are subscribed to them anywhere from 1 to 3 months. By the way, if you're new to this channel, I give beginner triathlon tips and just document my swim, bike, run, training, and racing adventures. So if that all sounds cool to you, consider subscribing. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with the basics, this is a neutral shoe for a men's size 9. This is coming in at 6 ounces. That is crazy light. This is by far the lightest running shoe that I've ever had. And if you don't really have much context or can't really fathom how light 6 ounces is, just imagine putting on your average running shoe, taking that off, and then putting on your average sandal. The lightness of that sandal is pretty much the lightness of the shoe. It's just crazy light, just trust me on it. Really, really cool stuff. So the shoe features a 6mm heel toe offset or drop, which is basically the difference in where your heel sits in the shoe to where your forefoot sits in the shoe. 6mm is a great sweet spot to really encourage more of a midfoot to forefoot strike, which of course you can see they do exactly that visually here on the midsole, which I'll get more into a little bit later. So for the price of the shoe, I bought it on pre-sale for $95, which is actually cheaper than the last couple of running shoes that I bought in the past few years. But about 2 weeks ago, Atreyu actually officially launched their subscription service. So you can buy these shoes for $55. Now, $55 is cheaper than any running shoe that I've ever bought. So while these are $55, yes, you are subscribing to the shoes. So still, if you buy 2 pairs of these, that's $110, which is still cheaper than many of the high-end running shoes out there today, and you get a fresh pair of kicks in anywhere from 1 to 3 months. Also, you can cancel your subscription anytime. You can buy this color, swap it out for other colors anytime, so they're really flexible with their subscription service. I'll get more into the pros and cons of the shoe at the end of this video, but I really think these shoes are worth it if you're a serious runner and you want to support a really cool company. One thing to note is they are no longer offering one-off purchases of the shoe. If you want to buy the shoe, you have to subscribe to them. I haven't actually gotten to subscribe yet because every time I've gone onto the website during one of their wave drops, 10.5 is sold out. So although I have not subscribed yet to the shoes, I really do plan on subscribing once they're available. I think they said in December they should be ready to offer a plethora of sizes for everyone out there and hopefully not run out of inventory so that me and anyone out there can get their sizes of the shoe. Alright, so moving to the looks of the shoe. So this is the standard issue colorway, aka the all white shoe in the lineup. There's a bunch of other colors and designs, so make sure you go to the website to check it out. But I never thought that I would buy white running shoes. When I wear them while running, they just make me feel like fresh. I mean, I took my GoPro on a couple runs, and I think these shoes, like, they contrast and they just match anything you wear, and it makes you, I think it makes me look pretty cool when I run. So loving the design, a nice Atreyu logo over here. I wasn't really sure, I didn't know how to feel about the specs of the shoe being written right here on the midsole. Not really sure if that's totally necessary, but I got used to it. I don't mind it. I'm sure that Atreyu had some good reasoning to put that over here just to kind of remind you of the shoe that you're running in. You know, I actually like this strike here riding on the midsole. So love the design. I mean, I wore these on a vacation to North Georgia last weekend with my casual clothes. I'd wear these going to a brewery. I'd wear these going to Publix. I'd wear them anywhere just because they look so fresh as like a casual shoe. And of course, while running, they look so good while running too. So really, 2 thumbs up for me on the looks. All right, so moving to the sole of the shoe. For the midsole and the outsole, it is one-piece EVA. Nothing fancy going on, as you can see. On the outsole, you have your cutouts and some grooves for traction. There's no like blown rubber or anything like that. It's pretty bare bones. On the midsole here, you can see it has this strike here writing. And one of the cool things about this shoe, about the midsole, is that Atreyu actually purposefully designed the shoe with visual cues in mind. So you can actually see over time how the midsole is wearing out. And when it's wearing out, then you can re-up your subscription and get a fresh new pair of shoes. All right, so for the upper of the shoe, it's just a one-piece form-fitting upper. No frills, super basic. At the back of the shoe, we have this minimal heel counter. I mean, the whole shoe kind of, you can bend it, you can flex it. There is some cushioning here on the heel collar, as you can see right there. The pull tab over here is made of like a suede kind of material. It's the same material as the tongue over here. Feels really, really cool, really, really soft. So really, it's just a no frills, super minimal upper, and that definitely helps keep the shoe super light. I really love how this shoe is just the basics. It's stripped down to really just give you what you need to get the job done and run. All right, so for the fit of the shoe, I think the best way I can describe what I felt when I put these on is that it felt like putting on one of those fuzzy furry house slippers. The shoe just felt so light, it was so comfortable, and the upper had like this really nice little stretch to it. Of course, without the fuzziness and furriness, but yeah, that's just actually what I felt when I first put these on. When you lace up the shoes, they really lock your midfoot into place. I can't even take off these shoes with no hands, like just kicking them off after a run. I actually have to undo the first couple of laces to take my foot out of the shoe. The toe box had just the right amount of room for all of my toes. There were no hot spots, no areas of discomfort. So I would say great job on the fit, and this shoe runs true to size. So after 30 miles in this shoe, most of my runs have been easy runs. Few have been tempo runs. I've ran up to about 6.5 miles in this shoe. I want to say that I really, really love this shoe. So for the pros of the shoe, I would say this is super comfortable, super light, and after a few miles, the shoe actually begins to feel like a part of you, like an extension of your body almost. Just how light they are, and they just kind of become seamless after a while. The upper feels breathable, and while it's so minimal, I think the midsole of this shoe has great cushioning. Because of how lightweight the shoe is, I have noticed my cadence increasing a little bit, which is always a good thing. And these really just make me feel more in tune with my foot strike. I can really feel the road a bit more with the shoe, and that's in a good way, in a way that it reminds me to keep that optimal midfoot foot strike when I run. It's just a great no frills running shoe. So I think this shoe is for those out there who want a super light and comfortable running shoe. I haven't done more than 7 miles in this, so I can't speak for the longer distances, but this is definitely good for 5Ks, 10Ks, speed days, track workouts. I think these shoes can be used as a daily trainer. I'm currently using these as my daily trainer because I really want to see how the shoes wear over time. So especially if you're subscribed to the shoes and get a fresh pair, really these shoes can be used for any kind of distance. Because the shoe is so minimal, I really think this can be for those who want to improve running form. So if you want to improve running mechanics like your foot strike or your cadence, because the shoe is so light and you can really feel the ground more, so to speak, this shoe can really help you pay more attention to those details. Last but not least, I think this shoe is for those out there who just want something different, who want a cool new running shoe, and who want to support Atreyu Running, brand new running shoe company who I think is doing some pretty cool things. I love how candid they are with the process. I love how honest the company is. And I really think that this company is going to succeed because I really love their vision, and their shoes are really great too. So that's all I had for today on the Atreyu Running Standard Issue Colorway. Comment down below what you think of this shoe. Comment what you think of Atreyu and their subscription shoe service. If you like this video, throw a thumbs up down there with the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more shoe reviews like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.